Barrett, what's this like? I know a lot of people did not expect Clemson to be part of the playoffs at different points of this year. How has this kind of energized you guys, and what's the feeling going into this matchup this week?
It's what we expected to do. So that's what we've been working for all off season, not just to make it to the playoffs, but just keep fighting round by round, day by day, and just finish strong, finish on top. So the energy's been great within the guys. We've attacked every single day, meetings and practice with the right mindset. But this is what we expected to do from since the day we started. So
yeah, you guys aren't surprised.
No, sir, not at all.
I think Wes was just telling us that even after the loss, Georgia in the opener, that he talked about playing there twice again against the be a national title game. So when he says that, why do you guys believe it? Why do you hang on to that message in that moment?
Yeah, just we know that if we do what we're supposed to do and we handle our business on Saturdays, that it'll result to us playing back there in Atlanta again. So we just have full belief in that, and know that as long as we put in the time, the effort, and all the scary hours, we'll end up back in Atlanta. So. But we're not gonna get there unless we beat Texas. So we just gotta take it day by day, week by week. But that's the plan. This end up back in Atlanta, not just a second time, but a third time as well. So that's just been the message ever since that loss.
What are the scary hours?
Just time that nobody knows about. So coming up here in the summer, I guess it's not so scary now that I'm telling you, but me, RJ, Wade, and some other guys, it'd be 7 o'clock at night, nobody's in the building, and we're just out there just working on our craft, just trying to better ourselves, and so that's just I guess a sneak peek of what scary hours are.
You're close friends with RJ McNiss. I guess what has been his mentality going back to his home state and for a playoff game?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything different from RJ. He's a worker, regardless of where we're playing, who we're playing. But I know he's excited to go against his old high school quarterback, his Quinn. So, but RJ's been the same. This matchup hasn't changed the way he's attacked it, and he's such a smart guy. So he's already has his plan down with Texas, and has a good feel of what they do. But it hasn't changed him at all. Just going back to his home state. So he's been the same guy.
Right after the ACC game, you were carrying around that sign that said "Us Against the World." Where did that come from? Where did that mindset start, and how does it apply to this game?
Coach Sweeney said it in a team meeting that week. Just how I'm sure y'all have heard of the Clemson chaos and how nobody wanted us in, and he just said in the team meeting, I guess us against the world. And after Nolan hit the field goal, I went to grab the sign, and I'm like, what am I gonna write this time? And then it just came to my head that Coach when he said that, so I just went with us against the world. And we truly believe that's our mindset within the team. Everyone likes to hate on Clemson for some reason. We don't get it, but it's truly us against the world. But that's how we like it. So that's really where it came from.
Barrett, how much are you guys kind of thriving on that, being the underdog right now?
Yeah, we love it. Especially just us having the opportunity to go into somebody's stadium and try to come out with a victory. It's fun. Playing at home is awesome, and good teams win at home, but great teams win on the road. And us being the underdog, it's cool. I like it. I feel like I was the underdog my whole life, just not being the biggest, not being the strongest. I think I'm the fastest, but I feel like that's just been my mentality personally, and that's just kind of the mentality we have within our team. Nobody wants us to be here, nobody expected us to be here, but it doesn't matter what other people say, it's what we do.
Barrett, sticking with that theme, you've heard a lot from Dabo Sweeney over the years. You probably heard him say a whole bunch of stuff. How does he keep your college students, and the outside noise is there, and you're going to get some of it anyway. How does he kind of keep that mental focus, that positive mental focus for you guys, even when people on the outside are telling you the sky's falling?
Yeah, it's honestly tough just being in a society where social media is so, I guess I don't even say important, but we all know how big social media is nowadays, and but he really just preaches us every single day, just stay inside out. And some guys you know, it's hard. It's hard to do for some guys. You know, I fall into the trap too. Like, I wake up and I check my phone, I see all this stuff, but I try to listen to what he says, and I truly believe in what he says, and that's just. It doesn't matter what they say, and at the end of the day, like what we do on Saturdays, what we do leading up to Saturdays, that's what it all comes down to. So I try to just really hone in on that and try to preach that to the guys, and you know, hopefully we can all adapt to that mindset. But you know, it's tough to say the least. But just we got to stay inside out. That's the goal.
Looking back at the ACC title game, I guess what in the first 3 quarters do you feel good about, and what do you feel like y'all need to improve on from the fourth quarter specifically?
Yeah, I feel like we did a good job just playing complementary football, like all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams. And just fourth quarter, just defensively, we just weren't executing the calls. You know, in the championship game, players are going to make plays, but a lot of the stuff that was happening was on us, like as a defense, like technical stuff and just executing. But I would say that's just the main thing that comes down to. Just got to execute whatever play's called, and you know, guys are going to make plays. We know that when you play at this level, but we just failed to execute for 4 quarters. And SMU is also a great team. Like I said, they had dudes all over the field, and they started making more plays in the second half. But we just have to do a better job of finishing.
Texas, their run game, they got to have a 2-headed monster with Wisner and Blue, kind of different guys, and then Quinn, he doesn't like to run it a lot. What do you see out of them? Do you see them as kind of a run-first team to set up the pass, or how do you see their offense?
Yeah, they're explosive, and they have running backs. They have an elite quarterback, and they have dudes at receiver, dudes at tight end. So they have elite guys all over the field, guys that are going to play on Sundays for a long time. So you know, as far as the run and pass goes, they do it all at a high level. So for us, we got to communicate. Communication is going to be at a premium. Just all the shifts and motions that they do, and getting the ball down space. Tackling is going to be at a premium. So their offense is elite, and I think we can all see that when you turn on the tape. So we just got to be on our P's and Q's on Saturday.
The tight end, he leads them in receptions. They use him on wheels, over the middle, seam. Is he really good at getting open? Do they scheme him open, or is it a little bit of both?
I think it's both. They have a great scheme that allows him to make plays like that, but he's also an elite tight end. He's probably one of the best, or definitely one of the best that we played and that we will play. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, the competition. But that's why I come to a place like Clemson, just to get that exposure and go against the top guys in the country. So and see how you match up. So I'm excited for it.
Do they have more pre-snap eye candy and then post-snap misdirection stuff than maybe anybody you guys have faced? And then how much pressure or how much of a challenge is that for the second-level guys to truly sort of be where you're supposed to be?
Yeah, they definitely have a lot pre and post-snap. So definitely a lot. So it's going to be tough. You're gonna have to have your eyes in the right place, and because they do have a lot of eye candy and a lot of misdirection, like you said. So as long as you're just focusing on your keys and know your responsibility and execute and do that to the best of your ability, then we should be fine. But they definitely do a great job of trying to get your eyes going one place, and then they put the ball on the complete opposite side of the field. So. It's gonna be a challenge for sure, but I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
With that tight end, he's 6'5", 250. Is there somebody that's giving you guys a good look, like Christian Benker or somebody like that in practice?
Yeah, all of our tight ends, I would say, just going against them, I feel like we have the best core in the country. And so just going against them every single day, they get us ready for Saturdays, and so. I would say just all the guys, not just Christian, Jake, Olsen, Sapp, Marcus, the list goes on. So they all give us great looks. So we'll be ready come Saturday.
Any questions for Barrett virtually? Anybody else in the room?
Yeah, Barrett, it's been more than a week since that ACC title game. Do you have a different perspective now on those final seconds when all of a sudden it goes from, hey, we're going to have to face overtime, to watching your teammates perform and pull things out?
Yeah, I mean, just being quite honest, I was everyone was standing on the sidelines watching the kick, and I have full trust in Nolan Hoosier. Do not get me wrong, but I was just mentally getting my mind ready for overtime, just ready to get ready for that. But I didn't even watch the kick go through. I just listened to the emotions and saw everybody running around, and that's when I knew that we had won. But just a super special moment, to say the least. Probably the most memorable moment, most memorable play that I've been a part of since I've been here at Clemson. So it was just a special moment. We just got to carry this momentum into the next few weeks.
Can you believe how it unfolded? I mean, that doesn't happen ever,
Yeah, just for Adam to go back there, I don't think he was kick returner the whole game, and then him to bring it out and have the play to Antonio, and then you literally can't make it up. It was literally like a fairy tale ending. Like, it was the most crazy sequence of events I've ever been a part of. So I'm just so glad we got the win. It was a roller coaster of emotions.
Barrett, imagine this is going to be a pretty emotional game for Cade going back home. What's your sense of where his mindset is like getting ready to go face the Longhorns?
Yeah, he's locked in and ready to dominate them. As this is his hometown. I'm sure he grew up going to games and grew up, taking visits there. But Cade's locked in. He's been locked in the whole year, regardless of who we play. And I know he's excited to get home and show what he can do again. But it's really been the same Cade. I've not seen him be more intense or any less intense than he's already been. So he's just locked in and ready to go lead us to a victory.
We'll go virtually now to Andrea Adelson, ESPN. Andrea, unmute and go ahead.
I want to go back to this idea of embracing the underdog role. How much do you feel like that can help you guys, considering all the pressures probably on Texas as the higher ranked and home team in this matchup?
I mean, I don't think really worried about the pressure aspect of it. We know that, like I said, nobody wanted us to be here, and no one thinks that we should be here, and we're just ready to go in with that underdog mindset and just show that we belong in the playoffs, and we want to get Clemson back up to the top. So, I mean, whatever they're saying that Texas has all the pressure on them, we're all in the playoffs. What you did in the past, all that stuff doesn't matter because you're here for a reason. So that's just our mindset going into it, and just may the best team win.
As you talk about us versus the world, do you actually like being in a truly road environment for this game at Texas, where they're all against you pretty much?
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure we're undefeated on the road this year. So that's been a key emphasis coming into the season, just great teams winning on the road, and we're just trying to show that we are a great team and we can be. But I'm excited to just walk into an environment where everybody hates us, and it's going to be hostile, it's going to be loud, it's going to be crazy. But like I said earlier, you come to a place like Clemson to play in these big games, and travel to these places, and get play on the highest stage. So I'm so excited. I'm just looking forward to competing.
So every game that you've played since you've been here, there's always been the promise of another game. This one, there is no promise. Have you thought about that at all? That this could be it, and how that kind of plays into Saturday?
No. I mean, my mindset is I'm getting ready to play 4 more games or however many it is. So I have no plan whatsoever of just being ready for my season to end, being ready for my last game at Clemson. I'm nowhere. I plan for my last game to be the national championship. So that's not going to happen unless we beat Texas. But my mindset is just I got to play for 4 more weeks or however long it is. So that's just my mindset towards that.
Anybody else for Barrett? All right, Barrett. Thank you.
Thank you.
Barrett. Thanks, Barrett.